But you probably was the wrong nigga for them too.
No, I wasn't.
For real.
If
You are not the right nigga for every girl.
I'm not the right nigga for every girl. I'm the right nigga for the one I want. Before we start, big shout out to our sponsors, Foreign Attitude. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. So if you want to clothe the line that you feel good in, you look good in, come shop with us. ForeignAttitude.com. We're not defined by society standards. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Expert at Felon. Today, I am delighted. Today, I am grateful. Oh, I sound like preaching today. I felt like the spirit gave me some preacher vibes.
I'm like, spit it out.
Go on, preacher, go on. But all right, we here with a wonderful guest. You feel me? I don't got to give a real introduction because if you know, you know, and if you don't, then I still use her for the ones that don't. So y'all could get jealous. You feel me? But today we have a wonderful guest, my best friend, Nia Shells. Naughty Nia.
Hey, high school name. Hi, everybody.
So I just want to say, have y'all ever met someone who was late for no reason?
Wow.
I literally give her an hour or 30 minutes before the real time actually happens because I know she gonna come up with an excuse on why she about to be 30 minutes late.
I really had a real reason today.
But you agreed to the time, though.
I know, but I had a real reason, like why I was running late. And at least I called you and said, like, I'm running late.
Usually you call, but you still late.
But I've been like real late. Like,
she was late to her own house. We was filming at her house. We was inside her house. We was inside her house filming.
But I forgot about that day.
And she was late.
I was like 3 hours late.
I don't even remember how we got in. Was it you left the key somewhere or something? I don't even remember, but
you was mad at me. You didn't even talk to me when I got there.
When I'm in my director's hat, I am not your friend. I promise you. I am not.
But you used to be late too.
What are you talking about?
You used to be late too.
I don't be late.
Nobody was mad. No, 3 hours late, and I was
the star
under the influence. I was really a mess. I forgot.
It was her parts that we needed the most, and she was late. Luckily, I was filming. Was I filming or
no? You
Aunt?
Was.
All right, yeah. Because if Aunt was filming, it would have been
right. But it was cool. It turned out cool.
They loved it.
Right.
I miss filming though, man.
It was fun.
Everybody, well, no, you say everybody like Baby Blues more than Doggish.
They do. They wanted to know what was next. Nobody wasn't really keeping up with Doggish like that.
A lot of people wanted Doggish.
I keep forgetting that it's like on my Insta, and so people.
Oh, they click your link.
Yeah, like this. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it.
No. Click the link, guys. Like and subscribe.
This dude started following me. He went right on. He like, oh, I seen your little YouTube. I'm like, oh my God, how you see that? I need to go take that off.
We was ugly back then. I don't care what nobody
I'm
say.
like, I don't know how I had. Yeah.
I'll just tell the homie like, bro, I don't understand how women like me. Every time I look at a throwback, I'll be like, bro,
that's me every time. Every time.
So for future, this throwback probably gonna be ugly to me in 3 years, but y'all know who still like me.
Who still like you? No, for real. I'm like, I don't even know why they like me. How I get here?
But that just segment us to today's topic. So I was either gonna name it's gonna be either two names. Find me a wife or a conservative ratchet. Because she thinks she knows my life better than me. Sometimes when she be like, she try to tell me about myself, I really just roll my eyes like, bruh, I'm learning me every day. How you think you know me? I'm with me every day.
Because I'm on the outside looking in.
I'm with me every day,
You
like
are what you
every
are,
day.
but sometimes that self-reflection just it don't exist with you.
I bask in my self reflection. Like I'm him, and I take time. Self inventory is big. Like ever since I feel like I bring that up every episode, and I'm tired of bringing it up.
You tired
Prison,
of saying
no
it?
prison.
A person.
Ever since prison, like I start doing self inventory, self reflection. But
I feel like you do self-reflect, but on certain things, because you still like you make an excuse for like why you are the way you are. Like you feel like it's okay. Like
what
even
excuse?
like certain things you feel like it's okay. Like
Go ahead and tell them because
just like certain ways that you have, like that they are not the greatest, but you feel like so like it's me.
like what? Because I feel like I'm damn great, honestly.
I feel like you're a great person too, but I feel like you have some ways and you feel like it's okay and it's not. Like you're an obsessive person. Like
Obsessive, as in
like when you're into something or you like something, you're obsessive about it, but it's temporary. So it'll be like, this is your new obsession right now. And then you're going to do everything around it because that's your obsession. And then you're done with it. Like you get bored with it and then you on to the next.
Is this like a
With
business or a
everything.
or a person?
With everything. With business, with all of your ideas, you obsess about it and then you go to the next thing. Then you obsess about it, then you go to the next thing. Then you obsess about it and then you spin a block and do them all over and you do the same thing with
I said
females.
in 2022, I don't spin blocks with women.
Right.
I don't. I'll be at home. They might spin a block with me. But
They spin a block for you.
yeah, but sometimes
you never leave the block.
Yeah, I'm posted on the block.
Exactly.
I'm a block hugger.
So you don't gotta spin a block.
I'll be blocking shots. I'll be blocking shots too, though. Like some shoot they shot, they no access.
Yeah, you like a catch.
I like being a tease. Yeah, I do. I told myself once I find out somebody wanna like lust over me, then I never give in because that's like the strip club. Once they get naked,
I know.
Once they get naked, the fantasy over. So I'm never gonna let you hit because then the fantasy gonna be over. You feel me? So love me for my intellect and my ambitions. You feel me? Don't just lust over me because I'm not gonna give in. I'm not.
You're not, because you like to catch, like you want to chase. You don't want them to chase you.
Yeah, sometimes I do want it. Listen, if I'm on you,
if it's mutual,
I won't.
If it's mutual,
like how you said, because it's funny that you said I'm obsessive because when I talk to women, I be like, I'm nonchalant. I'm not.
Yeah, because they don't know.
Obsessive.
They don't know what's really going on. That's the front. You fronting like you nonchalant and stuff.
And
you at home writing their name in a notebook. You writing their name in a notebook.
She loved me. She loved me not.
Sir Wormley heart. But I really do think you're a great person. But I think that sometimes when people on the other end and they've done wrong, like they've been on the opposite side of doing wrong, that it's hard to see the other side. If that makes sense. So if you out here
doing wrong or been done wrong too.
So if you out here taking dudes' girls, you gonna think your girl gonna get taken when you get one.
I just told somebody that, so they don't know, but I used to be a professional side nigga. Like that's what I used to do. I used to love being a side nigga because I had no commitment. Like you can't tell me. Yeah, you can't tell me anything because
you ain't going on no dates.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't go on no dates. I was out here just running amok and I was running it up. But it tarnished how I looked at relationships because it's like, and I still feel like that. Like nobody, like I'm not obsessive as far as like I don't own nobody. Nobody belongs to me. It's just my time. Honestly.
It take you a minute to be obsessive. Like from my experience, seeing you like date, you don't be obsessive over every female. No, you don't. But when you are, you are.
If I'm on yours, I want you on mine. and then we could get married in 2 weeks if it's up to you.
Because you're obsessive. He will do that. He is the
I
person that
definitely will.
that's super spontaneous. Anything can happen with Terrell. I don't put nothing past it.
I would definitely get married in a month, and I will fire you just as quick as I hired you. Like it.
And he think that's okay.
It is okay because
That's not okay.
Why? Listen.
Why are you out here moving like that? Where you would get married in 2 weeks and divorce in a month?
Life is a journey, right?
No, you
listen. Life is a journey.
It is a journey.
And y'all be so obsessed with a time. Oh, I want this by this time, this by this time. And it's like life is not like that.
I'm learning that now.
And people want to, I want to date you for X amount of years and then we can get married. And then you go find out like, I never knew this person.
I don't feel like you could put a time frame when it comes on that because some stuff like some relationships move faster than others. I really feel like it just depends. Like I've been with somebody and I was with them for a short period and I felt like, oh my God, I love this person so much. And then I've been with somebody for a longer period of time and it took me a minute before I even got there, like to where I was like that. So it really just depends. But I'm not out here about to get married in 2 weeks and divorced in 1 month. Like
I would.
I'm a planner. And that, I mean, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not.
You know what I love? I love when the women that like I be on, they pick the wrong nigga. I love it.
Why?
Because y'all want to plan and y'all want to always.
But you probably was the wrong nigga for them too.
No, I wasn't.
Terrell, you are not the right nigga for every girl.
I'm not the right nigga for every girl. I'm the right nigga for the one I want.
No, sometimes that's really not the case.
I'm the right nigga for the one I want because the way I'ma act and do what I'ma do to provide and pour into you.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I've dated and dudes have said that exact same thing.
Them niggas ain't
and
me.
They was good dudes. But we didn't like click to me like on that level.
Well,
I didn't feel like I could see the effort because the natural part wasn't there for me.
But see, I don't force nothing though. I honestly feel like.
But you going in and you saying like, yeah, I am the one for her because what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna say or how I'm gonna make her feel, like she gonna think I'm the one. Like, and that's not the case. That don't matter. It's really some good people out here and they not good for you.
I definitely agree because I honestly feel like any woman I dealt with, like actually dealt with, not just have relations with, but like dealt with, they were good, great women. Like I've been lucky and I've been telling I'll be like, dang God, are these the type of women I'm supposed to be with? Cause you keep sending them and they are great. Like I have no complaints.
But what's missing?
The inspiration.
Why?
My drive.
That person is doing everything.
But I'm not
support,
listen though.
Whatever.
I'm
they
not
doing everything
them, though.
But they doing everything to make sure that the same thing you said. Like, cause what I'm gonna do
cut
is
me
gonna
off
make them
though. That I said that was.
I cut you off.
Yes, you always cut me off.
Terrell.
Just right there. Look, dang, you just cut me off right there.
No.
Dang.
No.
You good at that, huh?
Boy, you good at just.
She want to be a lawyer so bad,
because he really just lied. Like he really finished that whole little sentence and said what he needed to say, and now
I can't wait till y'all rewind this. I really can't wait. She is good for it, and I wish the homie was here because he'll vouch.
That's really crazy.
He'll really vouch. I could do all those things, but on a flip side. Or additional to that, I am magic. You feel me?
That's great that you feel. Everybody should feel like that.
Everybody don't.
But everybody, you can't put your magic on everybody. It's just not gonna work.
My hocus pocus work.
You had great women. You said that, right?
Yes.
Like they were great in all aspects, but they didn't fuel your fire, right? But they was doing everything they needed to do. So what was the disconnect?
It's not them, it's me.
You full of shit.
It's not them, it's me.
You really full of shit because that's really crazy. So then that contradicts what you said to begin with.
How?
Because you said that if it's somebody that you want, like that you're the one for them. Because I said you're not the one for everybody. Like you're not everybody's person. So with you saying that you're not everybody's person, you try to say yes I am because if it's the person that I want, the things that I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna make them feel, that's gonna make me the one.
My magic. In addition, my magic.
Yo, boy? Are you talking about that?
Huh? No,
Oh.
I ain't come on, ladies.
Thought you was trying to
Give me some credit. Now. Give me
whatever.
some credit.
Anyways, but you just said so when we changed it around and we said that it's a woman and they want you and they're doing everything that they can do and you feel like they're great women, but they don't fuel your fire, so it doesn't work out. It's the same thing when it's the other way around.
Listen, I said it's not them, it's me. Who's the common
denominator? You're literally just using that.
Who's the common denominator? Me. So on the flip side, when I want somebody, it's still me. It's my magic that's gonna work. They magic don't work on me, but mine go work on the ones I want. But when you pick the wrong one, have you
been successful?
Have I been successful? I'll let you know in 3 months.
Let's just talk about before that, because this ain't the first person that you ever liked. So has that worked before? Because if not, I'm just confused because you're single. So
I'm single by what?
You about to say by choice?
Yeah.
By choice. Right.
Now, I do want a relationship right now. This is why we having this. She's supposed to find me a wife. You see how she quiet? That's
because
crazy. That's crazy.
I really do feel like you're a great person. Like, you my best friend. Like, I think you're a great person. I think that everybody have like their ways. And I think that it's all up to what a person can tolerate. So if you have these ways and you meet somebody that can tolerate it, doesn't bother them, then that person is usually like a good fit.
What ways?
You're wishy-washy. Like, Terrell can come in and be the life of the party, or he can come in and look just like that, how he look right now. Like,
that's not wishy-washy.
That is wishy-washy.
I don't want to be the life of the party every time.
Why?
That's you.
That's not true. Sometimes I walk into places and I just be chill too.
No, you want to drink up. Listen, if they come to game night and they don't play, she want to kick them out.
It's game night. So why would you come?
They got to feel the energy.
No, don't come if you're not playing no games. Like,
they only know one person, whoever brought them, and then mad.
I'm very welcoming though. I'm like, hey, like, I'm gonna get you a drink. Sit down. I'm about to have a little conversation, and then you gotta open up because that's how you're gonna play.
You gotta open up.
You have to.
Your personality isn't like somebody that's very like just in your face. That don't work on everybody.
It works. It do work. I get everybody to play stuff. Say I don't.
She could kick me out the house.
Cause you really had me, boy. We're not even about to get in there. You had me
she
all the way.
She kicked me out her house. It was all the way in Eaglewood, and I lived in Long Beach.
Well, he pissed me off. That's like a whole nother story. He had me, yeah.
I had my baby. No,
you did not.
It was right. I felt like Yvette and Jody kicked me out.
You did a lot that day, and it was so random. I was just sitting there regular. I'm like, get the fuck out. Get out, right? Both of y'all get out. Bye. Y'all want to be funny?
We really laughed, bro.
Y'all really did. Y'all thought it was a game. Y'all just kept sitting there. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you guys sitting here?
It was like that show Snapped.
Boy, that's really crazy.
Oh. If you got a game night to attend and you want to be the one that turned it up, grab 3 Shots You're Out at 3shotsyou'reout.com. Last one with a shot wins. It's litty, it's engaging, and it gets you shit-faced if you lose. Grab it at 3shotsyou'reout.com.
But back to you.
But back to me. All right. So what should I be doing to find this mate?
I think that you have to be more open. To, like, you are very specific when it comes to what you want to date. And when you start getting older, like, and you have to be realistic, things kind of change. Like, what you look for and what you won't change, right? From when you was younger to, like, right now. But with you, yours didn't change, it just added. Like,
But see, all
you
right, so
just added on. Like, it was like, oh, this is what I want. I still want this. Example, Terrell. If Terrell girl she can't cha-cha, he don't want to date her.
how
It's a
am I going to
cha-cha.
invite you to the family function?
It's just the cha-cha though. Like it's so easy to learn. It's so easy to
So
learn.
if you can't learn it, then what?
Some people don't have rhythm, but why is that a deal breaker? That's the type of stuff that he do. Like, this is what I'm talking.
Listen,
Like,
let me tell you something.
why does that
I
matter?
deserve what I desire.
But that's really small.
Yeah, and you could fix that.
So you can teach her, but you already be turned off when you find out that she don't know how to do it.
But no,
So you don't even get the opportunity.
I still date people that don't know how to cha-cha.
And
But
he do date,
I
and then
do warn 'em.
then he call and be like, "Best, she can't cha-cha," and I'm like,
learn how to cha-cha, because if you can't learn how to cha-cha, then how you gonna teach my kids other stuff?
like what? You cannot relate doing a cha-cha with
Yes, you could.
raising a kid.
Yes, you could.
I mean, the way Thailand is, Thailand can teach her.
Hey,
Thailand can
if her
teach
mom
her.
didn't know how to cha-cha, she would be here, right?
See how petty that is?
But it's not petty. It's just like certain minute stuff is like, if you don't check those at the door, then the macro is gonna just blow it up.
But it could be this great person that just don't have rhythm, can't dance.
And then we go to a party and she see me cha-cha with you or other people, and now she looking at me crazy.
Well, that's why you have to be with somebody who knows that you like to dance and they don't know how. They don't have to participate because they don't know how, but sit back and chill and let me have fun too. So you have to find somebody
Because
that.
I'm not babysitting you at parties. Don't come.
But that's different. That is completely different. If your woman is mad because she don't know how to cha-cha and you up cha-cha, something's wrong with her. That don't have nothing to do with not knowing how to cha-cha. She has some insecurities that she needs to work on, or maybe it's a conversation that y'all need to discuss to where she knows that she don't have anything to worry about when you're cha-chaing.
Because me, all right, I'm someone who don't compromise when a woman have insecurities. Like, that is, I hate it.
All right, so it's two different insecurities to me. You can be secure within yourself because that's about you. But when you're in a relationship, it is up to that other person to make you feel secure. Like, you can't. So when people say like, oh, she did this because she's insecure, like, y'all are in a relationship. So if she's insecure about anything, that's on y'all. It's not on her. Because you haven't given her that comfortability to be vulnerable, I guess, or to be that secure in her spot. So I really hate when people say insecure. Like,
no, but
I hate it.
In the beginning, is it your fault or is it her fault?
I think that some people have faults when they come in, like, especially if they were with somebody before that was a cheater. And so now they come in and they think that, oh, I got to watch this person a cheater. And they're always like, that's something that they need to work on within themselves. But if you're being with this person and you know their past, because, I mean, hopefully you guys talked about it, then you kind of know where they're coming from. And it's all based on your tolerance. It could be too out of control where you're like, all right, I can't do it. But it could be something that could be worked on because you are giving her, I don't know what she needs to feel secure. Or maybe the last relationship, the other dude wasn't doing that.
Don't bring your past into your future. Don't drag that. Don't do it.
It's very hard to not do. I agree to an extent because some stuff be really life lessons, like from your past. So you bring your past in, but I don't think you're supposed to blame or like feel like your present is now doing what your past was doing. Like, be aware because that's trial and error. That's how we learn. Like,
I'll definitely
that's how I learned.
Aware, but do not press me on an issue because this particular situation went bad in your past.
Mm-hmm.
Do not press me on that because I'm not the person that's gonna pacify you.
You're not.
I'm not the person that's go compromise in a lot of things.
You really just gotta come prepared for you. It's not a build up for you. It's just come prepared. That's not fair. You feel like you feel like you come prepared? Because every relationship is a buildup. So you can't.
Y'all see how she do be cutting me off though, right? Y'all see that, right?
Oh, because I was trying to make sure he understood what I was trying
But
to say.
me, because she asked me, do I feel like I come prepared? I feel like I'm not go bitch and complain if the situation occurred and I wasn't prepared. I'm not gonna complain like, but like I'm like, oh, I need to step that up right there or whatever. I'm gonna fix it. You feel me? But I'm not gonna.
Make
You gotta
excuses.
let me prepare. No, I'm not making excuses. I'm not that type because I ain't making excuses for you. I'm a hard critic on myself, so I'm naturally a hard critic on my partner. Like that's just me. You feel me? But you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about when like the reason I told you. All right, so I told her like I blamed her. I was like, you the reason I've been single this long, right? I blamed her, right? But let me tell you my reason. Because I start looking at relationships different because financially I wasn't where I was wanted to be, right? And her being in the world this whole time, I was in prison. You feel
Don't
me?
say been in the world this whole time.
You've been out here. Her being in the streets this whole time. You know?
Wow.
I've been on the sidewalk.
Porch.
I've been on the sidewalk. But I had jobs like all my life, right? But they was not paying. I was like paycheck to paycheck. And I used to look at certain situations like I'm a provider, but when you say tricking, like, oh, he buying a purse, oh, he flying her out, oh, for the birthday, he cash out.
I wouldn't say that it's like tricking. You are just, if that's your person, you gonna do whatever to make them happy.
Listen though, I used to look at that like, wouldn't be me. You feel me? Because I just value other things. But when I start getting more money, it was like, damn, I want to give her the world. You feel me?
Aww.
Like, I want to do this. But I blame her because I didn't have that money, so I didn't have that mentality. So it kept, like, I never wanted to be in a relationship where I couldn't provide. You feel me? I remember I was messing with somebody, and I was helping paying rent, and I was late on my rent at the same time. Like, I'm making sure she good, but I wasn't good. Mm-hmm. And I was drowning. Like, it was holes in my boat, and I'm partying, acting like it's lit.
She didn't even know, huh?
She didn't. But to me, like, I don't vent to women. I'll let you know after the aftermath, but she didn't know because to me, a lot of men are like that. So.
I know, but that it's not okay just because a lot of men are like that.
Yeah, but it's not okay when y'all throw it in our face either. So we're not going
No, I'm just saying that had you spoken up to her and let her know what was going on, maybe she would have tried other ways or y'all could have worked together to pay the rent. And so both of y'all rent could have been paid. But with you not saying anything, she think you got it. Because if somebody is doing these things for me and they're not saying anything, I'm going to think they got it.
Why do you think they got it?
Because why are they doing it?
Because they love you, first off.
I understand that, but you don't have to drown is what I'm saying. It's a partnership when you're dealing with somebody. So I would hate if my partner is drowning trying to help me when I really can do something. So you don't even have to help me. Like we can figure it out.
First off.
So we're both not, sinking.
Women love to be observant until it comes to their partner drowning. Like, they love to be observant and read the room. And she looked at you. Y'all used to talk. They love to know what's going on until it comes to...
Well, if you out here in disguise, how are we supposed to know?
Niggas be cheating in disguise and y'all know?
No,
Miss Detective?
It take a little time. It take us a little time. So how was she supposed to know that you was drowning?
How was she supposed to know?
Yes. What was you doing to cover up? Like, what was you doing to cover up like that you was drowning?
I wasn't doing nothing to cover. I invest in like.
So why she didn't know?
Why she didn't know? Because when you just absorb in your own world, you're not looking for signs for somebody else.
You are so blamey.
I ain't blame nobody.
You bullshit because you should see your face. Like when you're trying to come up with the words to say right now.
I'm just saying.
So that you don't.
Because I could see somebody drowning. I could look at the homies.
Terrell really can know he wrong, y'all, and he will continuously try to prove his point even after he know he's wrong. But
I can look at the homies and know they stress the fuck out. Women, for some reason, does not see it when they're involved with their mate. They don't see it.
I don't feel like that's true
I
with
I
everybody. I
know
feel like
for
it
a
depends
fact.
on how in tune you are with your partner. That's why I feel like you're supposed to be friends with your partner, because if we're friends first, then you will feel comfortable enough to come to me when you're in need. Like, I would hate for my guy to go to somebody else because he in need, or I would hate for him to go without because he in need, and I'm like over here living carefree. Like, that would make me feel bad. Like, damn, you wasn't comfortable enough to come to me and ask me, like, and you're, you having these problems. So
It's niggas out here. I've been through it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, on the other side, like, I understand. I completely get it when you're like, I was drowning, and because I was trying to provide for her, like, so because men are supposed to be the providers, etc. Like, I could understand it, but at the same time, on the other end, if it's a partnership, it's like I would feel like, damn, you couldn't come to me. Like, it's maybe something I could do. Like, I'm helpful as hell. Like, I'm not just. I don't need to just be taken care of. Like, I can
Y'all,
help too. Like,
she
I.
trying to make herself look good right now. I'm helpful as hell. She
Boy, that's
trying to.
really crazy. I'm
This
not just
episode gonna
sitting
go out.
around. No,
Stay
I'm
out her
not just
DMs
sitting
because she ain't
around.
who she say she is. Stay out them
He a damn
DMs.
lie. Ask about me. Anyways, I just would hate for my partner to be sinking and I don't know. Because now I feel like I'm not doing my job, because why haven't I opened that door to where you feel like you can come and talk to me about anything?
But that's like the same song and dance that people go through. Why you feel like you couldn't vent to me? We don't vent to our women.
But I'm really like a savior. Like, you really come to me with a problem, we gonna figure out the solution. You know. You know that I'm like that. If there's a problem, do not tell me about nothing if you're not trying to come up with a solution. Because if you bring it to me, I'm going to try to help you figure it out. And then you come back to me with the same
She
shit,
is
we're
the
going to try to
problem.
figure it out. And if you come back again with the same problem, what the fuck are you doing? Because why are you still in the same situation? Why haven't you tried
Then why was I
any other
drowning and you
solution?
didn't come up with a solution?
Because you wasn't listening. Because you don't listen. First of all, let's talk about that. First of all, you don't listen to nobody. You don't listen to anything. Terrell has to go through everything by himself. You know how you can look at other people's situations and learn from them? No, like, Terrell has to do everything on his own. So while Terrell is in his creative bag, should I say, back to the obsessive behavior I was talking about earlier.
I learned from people's mistakes, y'all. Don't believe her. Go ahead.
Back to the obsessive behavior. Terrell will get into something and he obsessed about it. And he's at full speed. At full speed. Then he'll have another idea. And now that other idea is pushed to the side because now you're obsessing about something else. Like, you don't, how do I say this? I've always worked. So I've always worked. And I go for the paying jobs because I feel like nothing is outside of anybody's reach. So you got to put in the extra work, whatever you might have to take tests or whatever the case may be for these jobs, but you're going to be able to take care of yourself. Because at the time we was filming and everything, we was filming like Babe Blues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had to work around my work schedule because and this is probably not a good thing, but with me, security means everything. So if I have to work and it's like I can't put everything on the line for something because I feel like I still have to live. Terrell feel like, whatever, I'm doing this. This is for my brand. Like he doesn't mind struggling to get to where he's trying to go. Me, I'm gonna try to stay stable and still do to get where I'm going, which might make me take a longer time because I got to take care of this. And Terrell's kind of full-fledged, like, jumps into things. So when Terrell's working these odd jobs, they're easy. They easy. That's why you went for them, because they're easy. They love Terrell. Like, he used to do all type of stuff. Like, I got a flat tire and never show back up to work. Like,
Don't tell him.
he used to do all type of things. But it's because he felt like they needed him. He knew it was easy. Like, he knew because it was allowing him to do his other stuff, to be in his creative bag. So when I saw that, it's like, I'm watching you do you. Like, I don't have it in me to go and be like, okay, I'm putting all of my money to this. I'm doing all of this. And,
But y'all hear that? She would go look for a job for her boyfriends and get them. She getting up there. She used to do her boyfriend's homework. Like, my nigga, I just got out. Can Can you direct me to the good paying
Are
job
you
so I could be
saying,
a
Terrell?
high value man, Kevin
Okay, now at
Samuels?
this point, you really doing a lot. Are you trying to say that I wasn't pointing you into successful directions?
Yes. So, if I ain't been successful,
How? How wasn't I?
I've been out here. She been looking at me just struggle. It's
No,
crazy. Like
that's not
I
true.
don't understand.
Y'all heard him say that he be sinking and he don't say anything. So
But she gonna tell
I
me to
didn't
turn
know.
up. She gonna
I
invite me to
thought
a
Terrell
goddamn
was
party.
comfort, and you don't come. You only come to some stuff. So don't act like you just be with the turn
But I'm
up.
just saying, listen. A lot of people want you to turn up when you turn upside down. I don't.
You really full of it. Like y'all have to know Terrell's bullshit as hell. Terrell pick and choose.
So
He pick and choose. But I'm glad that he knows that he could do both now. Like it's a journey. You have to figure it out for yourself. At the time you felt like what you was doing was you putting your all into your craft. And you felt like that's what you was doing.
I still
And
want
now-
to, but I hate being broke. It ain't fun, bro.
But that's why if you had a girl and she's your partner, now everything's split in half,
But-
and now you got a little leeway to do stuff. But people don't think about that when they are in relationships and stuff. People don't think about how you have a lifelong partner to help you with everything. Like
I feel
this
like
person's about to help me with everything. Like what? I can afford this. My place right now is 3 racks. What? Now when I'm with this dude, now we could be in a place that's 6 racks. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just, you level up.
so.
Depending on the type of person you dating. If you dating a loser that's not bringing anything.
Yeah, because I feel like a user.
Yeah.
But if you in a place that's cost 3 racks, you'll just want to be by yourself. You wouldn't be with somebody and y'all live in a place with 3 racks.
No, I'm saying like if I'm paying 3 racks at this place and oh boom, you can move in. Now I'm only paying 15 because you paying the other part. That's extra money that I have to do what I want to do.
But is a man if he paying half?
I think that this is the real world and it's 2022 and it's not back in the days where the women are at home cooking and cleaning and the guys out making the money. Like there's no way to survive. It's hard to survive off one income.
So you
being
cool
realistic, yeah, I've been like that. I'm a partner.
No, she have been like that.
I'm a partner. So it's never now. If you making way more money than me, why am I paying half of the rent if you making more money than me? Yet, like, why would you even want me to pay?
So if you making more money than him,
I would do the same thing. Like, to me, if together we bring it in together 10 racks and our bills is, I don't know, 5,000, we can split that other 5,000. 2,500 for you, 2,500 for me. Like, that's how I am. Why would I let you stay with $500 and I got 3,000 or whatever the case may be? Like, why would I do that? But that's just, I'm a fair person. But everybody don't feel like
honestly,
that.
though,
Because I was with somebody who didn't feel like that. That was always been my mindset because that's how I seen my parents do it. So when I got in a relationship, that's what I was doing. And everything was all cool when I was the one bringing in mostly all of the money. Like, and now you bringing in, crazy. Now I put you in a position where you can bring in money. All this money. I passed up the opportunity for me because I felt like this is going to bring more money in our house because I'm already good. So now you good. All right. And then he turned around and said,
but she could
my
gave
money
you
is
that job.
my money. That nigga turned around and told me, my money is my money. I quit one of my jobs because I'm like, what? I don't got to work 2 jobs no more. Like, we bringing in more than enough money. And he told me, don't worry about my money. My money is my money.
I'm proud of you, King.
Guess what I did?
I'm proud
Went
of
and
you.
got another job because you never about to, like, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Anyways,
It's for me though.
That just made me mad.
Because I've had like women, but it's like I feel like a user, and I don't want to feel like that ever.
What do you mean?
Because you said if you had a girl, then blase, and I'm like,
All right, look.
that's not my type.
Look, all right, look. I was thinking about this the other day. If it's this successful guy, right? And it's me and a girl, like I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, whatever, but I'm like, I have my own money already. And this girl is broke. But we both want this successful guy. We both want you because you're successful. Like we both want you. But Because she's broke and want you, she's looked at as she's going to be using you. Whereas because I'm not broke and I want you, I'm not using you. We want you for the same thing because you're successful. It's just this person is probably looking for a come up and I'm looking for a partner. Like I'm looking for somebody that's on the same level. You get it?
Yeah,
but it's the same. We want you for the same thing.
So I'm okay with being used, right? Like no, because this is my philosophy. If you ain't useful,
everyone's
you useless.
Being used.
But no, if you ain't useful, you useless, right? So I'm okay with being used. But it has to benefit me. You using, I would let you stand on my shoulders for you to move up to the next. I'm okay with that. But as long as it's making sense to me, you feel me? Like, I'm definitely not, like, I'm not the type to use someone when I know I'm not going to reciprocate it. But it's people out there to be like, oh, she'll come up. Oh, she going to give me all this. But if I'm not going to reciprocate it, then I'm not going to do it because I honestly, it's not in my heart and my name is on that. You feel me? Like,
I would say like grown it. That's why I said it's the same because like that was my mindset even young. Like I was working and stuff, but I didn't want to talk to a guy like that didn't have nothing. So yeah, it's buy me this and buy me that and buy me this. Like I didn't feel like I
ain't doing
being
that.
a user. I didn't feel like I was being a user. I didn't feel like I was being a user, but it's just I don't know.
But you know the crazy part?
I'm a contradictory sometimes.
Yeah, we all are. That's a human nature. But the crazy part is, like, so when I was talking about I was broke and I didn't date and I looked at certain things like, hell no, it wouldn't be me. Like, getting more money, it made me realize, like, sometimes me going on a trip, it has nothing to do with the girl I'm going with. I want to go, but I want some company. I don't care who it is that benefits from this. You feel me? And I realized that as I start getting more money.
But guys always been like, not like that, but guys
getting money,
like guys with money, they know why females is talking to them. Like they're very, especially if you're ugly. Like if you're an unattractive guy, they know that they need to make some type of money in order to kiss hurting girls. And they know they've been used. And they're okay with it. And
y'all
they fall in love with them.
I hope y'all seen her face when she said ugly and unattractive. I hope y'all seen. Beauty is the eye of the beholder.
In the eye of the beholder. You're right, but majority rules. So if majority of people think this person is fucking ugly, that's what it is.
That's why foreign attitude, I would go against the grain if I stand on it. I'm gonna walk my truth. You feel me? I can't wait to date some. I
can't wait to hook you up with an ugly girl.
To you, she may be ugly. To me, she everything I ever wanted.
Terrell, let me tell y'all if. Terrell don't even be wanting me to see the girls. He don't even be wanting me to know certain stuff immediately.
Off, she nosy. And she always in somebody else's business.
That's really crazy.
And
Who
she
business I be
always
in?
got a opinion of somebody else's business. Mine. Motherfucker, that's why I don't let her see nobody.
Don't stop being everybody's business. I just be in like two people business.
So, she can't see until she's seeable. You feel me? Like, no.
Why until she's seeable?
I'll let you know in 3 months.
Terrell, y'all. Terrell don't have a type.
I don't.
So you could see him with, I don't know. He just dated some people. I'm just like, oh.
I'm gonna let y'all know who she talking about. Well, I'm gonna let the person so y'all can see her.
It's more than one person.
So y'all can see him in the streets.
It's
y'all go see her in the streets and whoop her ass.
It's more than one. I'm just
she
like,
ain't gonna expect it.
Oh, that's what you like? I'm like, that's not what you like. Like Terrell.
I see their heart.
No, Terrell can see a female and she don't even have to be the prettiest person, but it's something about her that sparks him, which is okay. Like that's really normal. But because how cutthroat he is, y'all see how he is about cha-cha. Like those girls, it's only a temporary like. It's not, it's really temporary. Like Terrell has a type. And if he's dating a girl that's not that type, he's going to lust on his type. Like, and then he's not gonna want you anymore.
Ladies don't believe that. Don't. She trying to run me up, smut me up, cause she want me to.
He's not gonna want you
She
anymore.
want me to date her homegirl, so she trying to mess me up.
I
with
don't
all
want you to
y'all.
date
No,
none of my
like-
friends. I'll be mad with my friends like you. Like, what's going on? Keep me out of it. I'm not part of nothing. Don't call me.
I don't want none of your friends.
Not no more.
And if they your friend, then I want them, I'm gonna make them not your friend. Y'all can't talk no more.
Why did that remind me of the little boy? He was like, give me some snacks.
I'm gonna beat you.
If you give me some snack, I won't beat ass. But if you do, anyway.
Hey, so how do you rate girls with trust issues? Like, how do you get past that? Because I be dealing with that. Women who have trust issues. Then we could talk about entitlement after, because, but trust issues. How do you get past that?
I think that
Men.
trust issues, it's not fully on the men. Like, y'all, it's something that y'all gonna have to work through together. And it's something that you gonna have to be able to do,
Have
because
patience
some
with.
people don't have patience to do that. So if it's somebody that you really feel and they have trust issues, the only thing you can do is reassure them. Like, but it's really up to them to believe you. Like, I personally don't feel like you should be jumping through hoops and stuff to prove something to this person. It's like, I'm telling you what it is and I'm showing you. Like, this is what I do when I'm showing you that you don't have to worry about this. Like, because sometimes what you're doing is not resonating to the next person. Like, why he doing that? Like, you're like, I'm doing this so you can feel secure. Like, I'm calling to let you know, hey, babe, I made it to work. Or I've just got off. I'm on my way home. Like, you're probably checking in like that to help her with her
Right.
issues. But she probably not even thinking that that's why you're doing it. But if this is what I'm doing to show you, you make it clear. But it's going to be on her too. But you have to have the patience to work through it. And it really depends on how crazy the girl is, because some girls be crazy.
I don't do toxics.
Like, some girls be crazy. Like,
Nope.
you ever just looked at somebody, you're just like, damn, you damaged goods.
I know. Do I know a
Damaged
couple?
goods for real. People really be damaged goods.
I've
like,
definitely
be
run
great
across it.
people.
I'm trying to see, do I know some?
Literally,
right now?
like the can in the grocery store that was sitting on it and it dropped and it's still good, but it's damaged now. That's really how people be. And it's sad because you really good. But I feel like it's definitely patience. I think that is both parties have to work on it. And yeah.
I feel like, you know what, like dating, I really feel like it's timing as well. Timing is like everything.
Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Like, I definitely feel like I've met some people at the wrong time. Like,
I
dang.
know. And
Like,
some
this
got
coulda-
married. I was like, I know that would have been me, bro.
Yeah, you feel like that?
Oh God,
I don't never feel
I
like
feel
that.
I feel like I ran across two women. That
I feel like everything happened for a reason.
I don't.
And I feel like if that's who you were supposed to be with, that's who you will be with.
I don't believe that. I don't believe stuff fall in your lap like that. I feel like
Stuff fell in my lap.
it's a cause and effect. Like it happens because of the cause. This is the effect, but it's because of the cause. Like I don't feel like shit just happened. If you supposed to be with her, you supposed to be with her. I feel like you put in the work,
No,
or you put in the
absolutely.
lack of work, and this is the result of it.
I agree, but I also don't sit back and think about the coulda, woulda, shouldas, because I feel like
Nah,
if
I
that's
don't.
what it was supposed to be, then that's what it would have been. So whether you put the work in or she didn't put the work in, whatever the case may be, somebody wasn't putting the work in or wasn't working towards it. So it wasn't supposed to work out, because if it was, then y'all would have been putting effort in. So I don't never feel like, oh, I missed out on my opportunity. Oh, I missed this. It wasn't my time. That wasn't my person. Like,
Ladies, where my camera at? Ladies, when it comes to me, don't miss your blessing. Put in that work.
this is the bullshit. This is the toxic bullshit.
That's not toxic. Women love confidence, and I believe in myself. I have
No,
abundance of
men
self-love.
and women love confidence. Like, yes, we both do.
I have abundance of self-love. So when I speak of myself highly, don't get offended by that.
Nobody
You
is
feel me?
offended.
I'm
Don't
gonna
do
elevate
that.
you.
Don't do
You
that.
feel me?
He really full of shit. Like, don't change it around to that.
But you called it toxic. Like that's crazy that you would do me. Yo, best
Ladies,
friend.
don't miss your blessing.
Don't
You have
miss
not
your-
been a blessing to every female. You have not. Some females that feel like you've been a blessing, and I guarantee you it's some that feels like you're not.
Comment
Y'all, and-
below
And
if I ain't
Terrell,
been a blessing to you. Comment below. And Terrell, what? Don't say my real name. I'm Sir Wormley. Sir Wormley.
Sir Wormley. I'm not even about to. That's a whole nother conversation because we're not even about to do that because that's really crazy.
Women stay trying to do that, like put the.
You love
we
pointing
not about to
fingers and
do
women.
that.
Y'all,
And then y'all mind go wonder and y'all gonna believe her.
Listen to his word choice. Women always like you do a lot of blaming.
Oh, you try to have you on the
You
shade
do a
room.
lot of blaming. I'm just
I don't do no blaming. That's
the whole time you've been women and blah blah blah, like women. No, that's what we was talking about. That's why we're here. Because I told you in the very beginning that self-reflection is crazy. You self-reflect on certain things, but you don't self-reflect on that.
Who y'all believe though? Like we not gonna go team Nia, team Sir, but who do y'all believe?
This is I know him. He's in denial. And if y'all know him, y'all know he be in denial.
If y'all know her, Raymond, Desmond.
That's really crazy, but whatever.
Squad.
I mean, they know you.
They know me.
Yes, they know you.
And they rooting for me because
they rooting for you.
I feel like I'm the next one that's going to get married.
Because you're not. I already told you who the next person was. You're not.
Bae.
But it really could. But Terrell is so just out there and spontaneous like that. It really is possible. Like, if you call me and you was like, I'm getting married, blah, 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 I'd probably be like, you lying. And then you be like, no, for real, blah, blah, blah. I'm believe you. Do I think it's going to last? I don't even know, Terrell. I just let Terrell do
love
Terrell, and I'm just right here like, oh, okay. All right. And then when it don't work, if it don't work, let me say when it don't work, if it don't work, I'm just shaking my head because why the hell did you go get married in 2 weeks?
Babe, we getting married. Stink.
Do you feel like it's a such thing as move too fast? Like moving too fast?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my beginner relationships, it was definitely crash and burn. Like I run right into it and it's a brick wall on the other side.
So back to what we was just saying, like why would you go and get married in 2 weeks or something?
Because
like
that? now I don't believe in the history someone has. I believe in
has nothing to do with that.
Huh? I'm telling you, listen, because people will stay in situations because of the history. I don't believe in that. I feel like this life is temporary, first off. We're dead longer than we're alive.
We all think that we got all this time.
Exactly. So I feel like live life. Steve Harvey got 3 marriages, but they took X amount of years. So everybody ain't like, oh, why I can't get married?
I don't, and I'm not against that at all. Like some shit don't work out. I'm not against it. But to me, when I say like moving too fast, I feel like when you're moving too fast, your expectation on the person is like higher because you feel like we're all the way right here. But the feelings and that love is not there yet. So you do stuff out of love, right? And it depends on how much you love this person will determine how much you're going to do for this person. So if you're moving so fast and here you guys are, I don't know, making like doing big things together, but the feelings and stuff are not even there yet, it's going to burn.
I honestly don't think, like, if I don't.
You dated a person that had these strong feelings for you and you didn't have that for them yet? Like they got them kind of quick and you didn't have that yet? Like you liked the person, but you didn't have those feelings yet? Did that push you away?
Did it push me away? No.
It didn't?
No, but it didn't make me go quicker. It didn't slow me down or make me go. I'm like, I'm gonna move to the drum of my beat.
I feel like.
Or the beat of my drum.
When somebody likes you like way more, like their feelings have passed yours up like by a significant amount, it applies a certain amount of pressure on you and its expectation on you because they already love you like this.
Right.
And you're like, that's not where we are. Like, that's not where we are right now for you to even put that amount of pressure on me. So now you're pushing me away because I'm not there yet. And you trying to make me be there. And I'm not.
Definitely feel.
So I don't think it works.
I definitely feel like that brings entitlement, right?
It does bring entitlement.
They bring entitlement because they feel a certain way and they want you to match that. But if they are understanding,
and like they will try to push you to be like that.
Yeah,
like they will try to push you to feel how they feel. And it's like, It's not even natural no more because now you're forcing it on me.
Exactly.
So now you're pushing me away.
You know,
And
it's funny.
now you're the bad guy.
A lot of women.
Now I'm the bad guy.
She is the bad guy.
I'm really
guys.
not, but now I'm the bad guy.
A lot of women said that, like, when a dude is too on it, then they get pushed away.
And we contradict because we also say that we want a guy that, like, oh, the man has to love you more in order for things to work. We say that too. It's just like a contradictory. That's some shit that I would say and then say, if you too on it, like, you push me away. I think that it depends on how the pressure is applied. So it's like you can know that this person is super interested in you and, like, you know, they taking the time to plan stuff for y'all. Like, you can tell by conversation, like when somebody's trying to get to know you and stuff. Like, you literally can tell. That's different than with somebody like, stop playing. Like, you playing, I'm trying to do this. And like, it's like, shut up. Like, that's not the type of pressure that we want. Like, for a dude to keep telling us that we playing and I want this and I want that. Because in our head, we trying to figure out, why the hell do you even feel like this already? Like, I'm not even nice to you yet. Like, I haven't even really been spending time with you for you to be acting like this. So now, this is a little scary.
All right,
like,
so I know this is like a find me a wife, but let's teach the young, not the young, but the old 30s that's not like, they ain't got no game. How do they get a girl like yourself?
By just being honest, like being yourself. You could tell when somebody, like, not being themselves. We could tell when somebody not comfortable in their own skin. You could tell when it's a conversation that's just flowing easily. Because when it's not, it's awkward. You literally are looking at the person because they're trying to think of what to say next. Like, it's awkward. I'm like super easygoing. I'm a social person, so I can have a conversation with anybody about anything. It's just, you don't have to fake it. I think that's what a lot of people get mixed up. Or, like, you can talk to somebody from a different lifestyle. Y'all don't have to do any of the same things to be able to have a conversation that I'm interested in or that you're interested in. Like, people think that you got to have things in common with somebody, like, that you're dating, and you really don't. You really don't. Like, just because my dude like basketball don't mean I got to like basketball. I can't even tell you nothing about, I can't tell you anything about the team that he liked.
You wear Jordans? No.
But I can't tell you anything about the team that he liked. But do that make him like me any less? No. Girls sometimes get caught up into trying to like everything that they like or get into everything that this person is into because they feel like that person's going to like them more. Like, don't get me wrong. It's good to show a little interest because you know that's what they like. But I'm not about to fake and pretend like I'm having fun watching this basketball game. Like, no, I'm here for the food and the drinks and to talk mess. Like, I'm not about to act like I'm, woo, yeah, like, no, I'm not doing that. And he's not going to like me no less.
I like women who are themselves. Like,
exactly. Like, every time you hear yourself, it's going to be respected.
It's sexy. It's like, do not lose yourself trying to appease me. Like, do not. Because the person that I start liking, you're changing her to
right.
To
it's like they already like you.
Yeah, I like you. Do not change who you could grow, but don't try to be me. Don't try to be a female version of me.
Right.
That's
I hate
big.
that. I really hate. I feel like that's the biggest thing. So people that are not player, or what was the term that you used? Like, they don't have no game. You don't have to have a game. You don't have to have a game. Like, if she's pretty, I feel like you're pretty, blah, 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 whatever. Like, you just say what it really is. Like,
you know, it's crazy because that really works. Like, to go up to a woman and be like, you know what? Honestly, I'm a loss for words, but I really think you gorgeous.
That's how I'm at. I'm just
like, really, like, when you stuck, because I've been stuck before. Sometimes I'm feeling myself and I say some way out and it make them laugh. But when I want to talk to somebody and I'm really running blank because a lot of us put somebody on a pedestal.
That's exactly
before we get to know them. And that's what causes the separation. But really, when you just go up to them like,
zero expectation.
Exactly.
That's why, you know how we so quick to be like, I like you. Like, I do not like people that fast. Like,
I do that.
Like, you're here because I'm attracted to you. I don't like you yet because I don't know you. And I don't have no expectations on you. So I'm never about to come in and say, oh yeah, I'm not looking for a relationship because I don't know what I want with you. I don't know. I don't know you yet. I'm attracted to you. That's how you're here. But now I'm about to get to know you and we're going to see if I like you. And then I'm going to determine what I want from you.
All right, so what
Do I
about
want
the
a relationship? Do I want this? I feel like you shoot yourself in the foot if a guy, and this has happened, if I meet a guy and we're talking, etc., and they say, I'm not looking for a relationship, you're in a category for me. So now that you got feelings, I'll never get those feelings for you because you already told me that's not what you wanted. And I was trying to protect my own self. So I knew not to fall for you because you already told me you didn't want a relationship. And now I don't want you and you want me.
So what about if the energy, like the first day y'all meet, it's like, bruh, shit is just cracking and y'all, the chemistry, everything is just going. And he said he like you the first day, like, I like you.
They do say that.
But I'm
and
saying,
I'd be like, I don't
but
care.
he got
It's
something
not
to
like
go
that,
off
but
of though. He got something to go off of.
I'm learning that guys and girls are completely different. Like I was talking to you and I was talking to the homie Cash and I was just like, I don't understand how dudes could like you so fast when I feel like they don't even know me yet. Like you don't even know if you like me. My attitude can be way above your tolerance level. Like you don't know. So to me, for you to be like, oh, I like you and this, and this, and you don't know me yet, it just seemed like bullshit because now why do you like me? What do you want? Like,
I don't know. I feel like,
but guys can feel like
we
that.
could really
and
like
that's
you,
the reason
bro.
why I know. And that's why I said I'm learning that. We're just completely different. I question that, but it's not for me to question because it's just not my feelings. Like,
It's women say that all the time. Why you like me? You don't know me. But like,
I be
damn,
like,
do I got to know your dog name, your goldfish name? Like, dang, I like you. Shit.
I don't know. I'm learning to understand that we're just completely different when it comes to that because that really be like a turnoff to me. Like you don't even know me. Like why are you trying to date me? Because so now I'm trying to figure it out. Like because what I have, you feel like I'm gonna be beneficial to you. Like why are you trying to date? Why do you like me? Why are you on me this tough? And you don't even know me.
It's crazy because women hate nonchalant niggas, but women hate niggas that like them.
No,
Make it make sense.
women love nonchalant and women love niggas that like us. It's the truth. Yes, we like both of them. I think people get nonchalant confused with like acting careless. And I have dated dudes that are nonchalant, but they care. It's a complete difference. And I think that women, when we say we want a nonchalant dude, we're talking like laid back, don't have to be like the one talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you out, like don't have to be the one running his mouth all the time or like, look at me, look at me. We looking at the dude that's fresh, chilling in the back and speak when he needs to, not just to be out here. Like, you know what I mean? That's the nonchalant. We're not saying, oh, we want somebody that's careless. Like, no, we want somebody that care. Like that's how we feel loved or that's how we, you know, I think that, yeah, nonchalant is not the same as careless. It's like a demeanor, I guess. And there's nothing to do with feelings. It's really like just your demeanor.
Y'all hear her?
So stop acting like y'all nonchalant. I'm just playing. Terrell needs to stop acting like he's nonchalant.
I am nonchalant.
You are.
And I love hard. But I haven't met, you know, it's crazy because the last person I dealt with, right, which you know who she is, we not gonna say. But I feel like in 2 years I would have married her. Like not 2 years of me dating, but like her some more growth, life experience, like worldly experience, because she was everything on not the material side, but everything on the doer side.
Everything gonna bring you peace side.
Yeah, she brought like I ain't never met nobody. Or so I had one person that rejuvenated my whole life. Like I would lay on her, and I feel like everything was gonna be okay. Like I was going through shit, and I feel like I'm gonna be all right.
Like
and
that's your comfort.
Exactly. So this one, she just bring like we never had arguments. Like it was peace. Like I never felt in my life.
We're not even gonna talk about. I'm not even gonna tell y'all about how I felt like arguments meant the end of the world because I never saw my parents argue. And I remember me and my dude was arguing at the time. And I was like, I felt like it was the end of the world. Like, this is it. We not getting along, blah, blah, blah. And he like, couples argue, blah, blah, blah. Like, my mom and dad arguing. I'm like, he like, yours did too? I'm like, mine's didn't argue. So I really was believing that. I ended up having a conversation with my mama. And I'm like, I don't know, because I never saw y'all argue. She like, we argue. We just argue in front of y'all. And I feel like y'all really
lied
fake.
to
Like,
me.
y'all
You
really
lied.
fake, because here I am. I was with somebody for 5 years and we never had an argument. Like, I would get mad and like go off and he would just let me. Or he'll get mad and go off and I would cry. I wouldn't even argue back. Like, as soon as he yell at me, I'm over here crying. But we never had like a full blown like argument. And like, so I just felt like, like, I don't know, like,
One thing I know,
but arguing is not that bad when you
I'm
think
not
about
into
it.
arguing.
I mean, I'm not talking about full blown like toxic arguments
I'm
and
not.
not no Jody and Yvette, no. But I feel like if there's no disagreements, you're not really growing, because we're not about to agree with everything. So it doesn't have to be a yelling match. It doesn't have to be a yelling match. It could, simply just a debate. I love a
Yeah,
good debate.
I honestly feel like when you're in close quarters with anybody, they're going to irritate your soul at one point. Like, it is what it is. You need your you time, your me time, your space. But with that said, I feel like I'm going to find a relationship this
I was
year.
just about to ask you.
This year.
So from this conversation, what do you feel like you should alter within yourself to, to show that like you're actually looking for a relationship?
Patience. I have none, but I'm gonna exude patience.
Acceptance.
Acceptance of what?
Like if she don't know how to cha-cha.
She know how to cha-cha.
Are we talking about one person
No,
specifically?
we're not.
Oh, okay. I was making sure.
We want to talk about your? No, we want to talk about your?
We
No,
can talk.
but nah. I feel like acceptance. I mean, no, patience, and what would I alter? Communication. I would be more. Should I be more obsessive or more nonchalant? Which one?
Those are who you are. And I feel like
Those are who you are.
nonchalant and obsessive, like that's really who you are. Like it's really who you are, like at heart. Like that's just how you are. So I don't even think like that you should change that. You just gotta find somebody that understands that about you. But I do think that patience and being a little bit more open-minded, like you would be in a relationship, because you're a great person. Like you really are. I'm not saying that because you're my best friend, but like you mean well. Like you mean well. And I think you could be great. But don't give up so easy. And patience and be open-minded.
With that being said, thank you for coming. We might do a part 2 on something one of these days. But that was another episode of Expert at Failing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Let them know where they can follow you.
Nia_Shells on Insta and Twitter. Don't follow me on Twitter.
I was about to say,
don't follow me on
she's
Twitter.
private on Twitter, so she ain't even gonna let you.
No,
see.
I'm not.
But we out.
Thanks for watching.